Duty Warzone is almost here, guys, and yes, it will have some kill streaks. Today, we're going to go over each kill streak and what you guys should expect when jumping into the Warzone. This is LaserBolt, and welcome to today's video, guys. Like I said, we are so close to actually getting the release of Call of Duty Warzone. If you guys have watched my previous videos, you guys should already know when that release is coming. There's a lot of rumors, a lot of leaks, a lot of information, a lot of people saying it's coming one day, another day. But if you guys have been keeping it locked on this channel, you guys should already know the release date. Now, today we're going to be talking about the kill streaks. Now, there are kill streaks in this game. Unlike any other Battle Royale games, this is going to be the first time we get introduced in some kill streaks. And today we're going to talk about what those kill streaks are and which ones I think are going to be extremely powerful. Now, before we do, I have a question for you guys. What is your favorite kill streak? If you only had one to pick, which one would that be? Let me know that in the comment section down below. As a friendly reminder, guys, we stream daily on Twitch, so make sure you guys check us out. We will be streaming a lot of Call of Duty Warzone, helping you guys maybe get those wins and those victories if you guys need one. So if you guys haven't had a chance to actually check us out, make sure you guys hit us with that follow. The link is down below, and I will see everyone over there. So like I said prior to the video, this is the first time we're actually getting kill streaks in a Battle Royale. Now, a lot of people have been speculating, well, should kill streaks even be a thing in Battle Royale? Should kill streaks not be considered in Battle Royale? Because it kind of unevens the playing field when you're maybe not racking up kills and you're just waiting for the zone to end. And you know, there's some people with 10 kills, you probably have 5, you probably don't have any, and you're not going to be racking up any kill streaks. So a lot of people have been speculating, should kill streaks be part of the game? And I guess that's a different debate for another time. But today we're going to be talking about the kill streaks that are part of the game. Alright, so let's go over to the kill streak menu. And we're going to get started with the first one that we know that's making its way into Call of Duty Warzone. And that is the shield turret. Now, this is kind of interesting because we are not getting a like a regular turret. We're just getting a shield turret. Now, you're probably wondering, how is this going to be beneficial? Well, it's actually pretty good because you could actually deploy this, and you could probably tell your team, you know what, I'm going to run the shield turret, you run something else. And this one can actually be manned manually, and you'll be able to kind of hold down a zone or hold down an area by being able to, just use that shield turret at your disposal. All right, so let's take a look at the second one, which is the UAV. Now, the UAV, everybody should know, this is going to be giving you guys the insight of where enemies are, of maybe what area you should try to avoid if there's just too many red dots, how to flank teams. It's going to be very interesting to see how this UAV plays out. I think it's going to be almost very similar to the way what we kind of had in Call of Duty Blackout, which we had the sensor dart. There's going to be pretty much it, just that this is going to be working like a regular UAV if you play any Call of Duty game. So it's something to definitely keep an eye out, and I don't see this one being too spammy, but it's going to be pretty OP if 3 people are actually synchronizing and running these very frequently. The next one is a cluster strike, which is pretty much a mortar strike, guys. You just kind of pinpoint the location, and it's going to just bombard people with a bunch of rockets. If you play Apex at all, think of it like your Bangalore or your Jibby type of airstrike. This is pretty much what this is going to be. It's going to be pretty good if there's not that many buildings in the area. You kind of want to filter people out, or people are trying to run out of the zone and it's a wide open area. This could come in quite in handy. So it's going to be a very interesting one to see how it actually plays out, even though there are a ton of locations with a lot of buildings. So we'll see how this one fares. The next one we have, guys, is the precision airstrike. This is pretty much, you're going to be able to call in 2 jets and pinpoint where you want them to kind of throw that precision airstrike. This is actually pretty powerful, and it's going to be interesting, just like the cluster strike, how effective it is going to be against people who are inside buildings. Are buildings going to get destroyed when the precision airstrike hits, or are people not going to be, getting any ill effect if they're inside a building? How effective will this be? We're just going to have to wait and find out once we get our hands within the game. Now, the last one we're going to be talking about is not within this menu of the kill streaks, but that, guys, is going to be the nuke. Yes, there is a nuke available within the game that's going to allow you to drop down a nuke on your enemies and just pretty much obliterate everybody that is within that vicinity. Now, the one thing we don't know, and we kind of have a speculation of how it's going to work, we don't know if it's going to nuke the whole lobby, or if it's actually just going to nuke a certain radius that's, that you're located in. I personally believe, based on the map size, based on the amount of players that are found within the game, and based on the trailer, that the nuke is going to be based on the radius you're located instead of nuking the entire map. So let's say there are two people running 30 kills, right? A game, let's say that is the kills, the high kill gap that we're going to need for the nuke. 30 kills, and there's three people with 30 kills already. They're going to be able to nuke a certain portion of the map, and it's going to cost a lot of kind of like a lot of dismay. Now the thing is, are you able to actually carry this skill streak till the end of the game, or are you able to, or are you going to need to actually use it once you obtain it? Because can you imagine three people, end of the circle, everybody has a nuke? It's just going to be crazy, right? So we're going to see how that plays out. But those are all the kill streaks we know so far that are found in Call of Duty Warzone. Now, regardless of that, there are going to be counters for each individual kill streak. Now, those are going to be all part of your loadouts and your perks. So if you haven't seen my perk video, highly recommend you guys definitely check that out so you guys can know the counters of this. I will have more videos covering Call of Duty Warzone. We're going to have a video where we talk on how big the actual map is. I will have a video later on as well explaining why Call of Duty Warzone got delayed and a few other stuff that we really need to talk about. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will catch you guys on the next video.